Hi guys, it's Pete from Crazy Pete Gaming. Today we will be playing Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Um, let's jump in. Let's get going. I'll do.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Okay, that was a nice little catch up on everything that's happened previously. It does look quite nice. I won't
We're
speak
here.
through cutscenes, apart from just then. Sorry about that.
Let's go.
And this is me playing. It looks quite nice. I like it. Can't remember the buttons. Just gotta walk nice and slow. I like the way Desmond's not carrying anything. Super helpful guy he is.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
I was quite a big fan of Assassin's Creed 3. Just not everyone's favourite Assassin's Creed.
I think we're here.
But I actually preferred this one over Black Flag. I just, yeah, preferred the story. I mean, Connor's not the most interesting character. But, yeah, like I say, I just preferred the story for this one over the other Black Flag. Can I run yet? No. That was Andy.
The key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir. Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
Sorry about
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
There's a lot of wine.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. free run your way through this little obstacle course.
Bit of free run. Ooh. And there we go.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap. Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
That's a bit better.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Just trying to remember his name and it was on the screen. Dope.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Oh, the invitation is in the heart. Very nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Find a seat. There's loads of them. Look. I
Good
went,
evening, sir.
found all the
This way,
seats.
please.
My
Awkward
apologies.
moment where you gotta squeeze past people.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. We'll need to find another way up.
Like me too, he acts in a double capacity.
I already have.
Against roads and for. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall had set word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench
1,000 pardons. So sorry. My apologies.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not bend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may mention a book. For Tom Gag, £40. That Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation. So I can get more of my estate.
I love the way that everyone's too busy to notice him doing this. Everyone would freak out if they noticed though. Can you imagine? I'm stuck. I would like to go up, please. No, not down. Up. No, I can't go sideways. Why can't I go sideways? There we go.
There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. 'Twas to her I was obliged to my education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young
This is was the first Assassin's Creed to introduce the naval battle system. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh wow. I don't remember that being in the game. I'm probably wrong though. Across we go.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
So far so good.
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
Well, make haste and use it, boy. And let your friends know what I intend.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Ouch. Kid's got the crazy eyes.
Hurry! Come, please!
Over there! That's the one that man there! Seize him!
He just got took down.
I search him. Any weapons?
Wow.
I beg your pardon.
Start rugby tackling everyone. Nearly out. Move, dude. There we go. Back into the shadows.
It happened.
What are those men doing?
I'm staying where it's
Peace, friends. There is no
It's
danger.
quite a nice little mission.
Move! Move! Imbecile!
This place is pretty big. Wandering around in circles.
Where are you going?
Oh, they've got him.
I need to get out.
They're just grabbing random people. He's just falling down the stairs. Oh, these people are helping him. Oh wow. Chaos. Speaking of chaos, look outside the door. What is that all about?
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well,
Charles Lee.
Then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn.
Not a fan of Charles.
Go forth, Hatham,
Oh no.
and bring honor to us all.
Way, we did it. Day 2 in the Atlantic Ocean. It's a nice ship. Not sure that'd stay balanced on there for long.
Some fresh air might do me good.
Ships tend to sway. Up we go. I keep forgetting to press the walk fast button.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. No, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnell.
So I
Dear King.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's
Oh,
enough,
maybe be up
Graves.
now.
Stay out of this.
Yeah. Or not. Boom.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
There we go.
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
He's got
Why
his
is that?
shirt.
You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
we're bad. We're a bad man. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh.
Do you yield?
Never!
Fighting dirty
How do you
now.
like these odds?
I did that wrong.
What's the meaning of this?
Captain,
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
these thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot.
Oh,
There's your knife back.
nice.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent.
Good day.
Old Haytham's a badass. Yeah, day 28. People were grouchy on day 2.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxury.
You're not having second
It's
thoughts,
not
are you?
You should feast on lamb and
I know it needs to be done, but...
What?
Another wife and 2 daughters. What if it goes wrong?
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Because he was super busy sitting there doing nothing.
Harvey, take his hat off. Keeps his face hidden too.
Quiet! Here it comes. Make like you're working.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken ill?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain or
You
the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Oh, speak to James. No, we could stop and have a game, you know. Mutiny a foot and we'll just stop and play a game. No.
Are you James?
Aye.
Haytham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me.
couple of dudes
Know
dancing in
what
the
you want
background.
to know.
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Look for clues.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that?
No.
Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
I'm guessing they're leaving a trail for someone to follow. Or they just don't like the cargo.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's all right that you should feast on lamb and we're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Oh, yeah, they got marks on them.
Curious. Most curious.
Day 33.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready them!
Bad times.
Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the Opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Okay, that's dumb. Probably shouldn't have given me a sword, especially when you don't have another one yourself. I'd have straight up stabbed him as soon as he gave it me. Let's see if I can sword fight. Okay. Ow. Stop swashing your sword around and hit him. Oh. He keeps punching me in the nose. And again. And he's dead.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny. Only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right.
They'll soon change their mind when they're about to be stabbed.
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Arm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Let's fix the sail. So he's learnt some good knots while he's been at sea. Look at this. This is quite nice. Raindrops. What am I doing? Don't go overboard. Jesus. Yeah. Oh no, that one rope has come loose.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James! To the mainmast with you!
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be climbing up here in this weather, would you? Not overly sure you're going to cut that, but okay. Oh dear.
Hurry! I can't hold on much longer!
Well, James is having a bad time of it. Oh, like a boss.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Well, that went south quick for that other ship, didn't it? $72. Let's see, a long time. He looks fed up.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Up we go then. This is a tall ship. Nice view. And that's the start of the game. And that's where we'll end the episode. I hope you all enjoyed.